what time we are in. It's 2 hours 48 minutes. Alrighty then. Hello everyone, it's been a long time. I'm not casting, I haven't been casted gamies. There is the first one of this tournament I cast. This is DeVoid organized monthly tournament. As you might know and might have noticed, DeVoid has joined in with Amateur League tournament, therefore there is some merge of sharing the points of the tables and everything else, and that's why we are having these tournaments now monthly back, sort of way of. And yeah, people can get some points or whatever. Nevertheless, let's jump into game, which already have started in the background. We are watching in the top right corner, playing purple Protoss, UK Chad Nelson. NelsGBR. Actually, he is Nelson, and he's playing also with our community, the Void community mostly. So I would say he's actually from the Void community, but as he's playing in Nations Leagues, he's playing UK, and this is what form he has taken. And in opposite side, being scouted by Nelson already, is a Zerg player in yellow colors. He doesn't have like specific community, I don't believe, maybe, I don't know, and that's a 4. I believe he has different nickname on the brackets. For those who are watching live on stream right now, know that he won quite a bit of matches. And let's see, you should probably get some courage and funds to organize some OG LAN tournament. We actually had LAN tournament twice, one last year in November and one this spring in the Start School community. Unfortunately, it's a bit different. We are down to do such a things, but there is a little bit of problem. We are not really familiar with space. But I think I will definitely do so once I'm done with this school, or in summer. I think there will be such things. Okay, back to game. So what do we have here? Nelson is going for Twilight Council, which means that he is planning to do some 2-base aggression. At least in my mind, that's the way it is. And 4 is going for link speed, which means, and drops the 3rd base, which is cool, which I'm doing 3rd queen, that's cool. Does he have any scouting information? Yes, he has this Overlord. Overlord sees Robotics Bay. This is a bad giveaway by Nelson. Let's see if 4 notices that. He has clicked it, so he knows, I believe. So yeah, I'm sorry, I will have a little bit bias in Nelson's side, obviously, but okay. We'll try not to keep it there. Ooh, Nelson is going Dark Shrine. That's interesting, that's very interesting. Okay, there is 4th queen coming up. There is spores being built in main base, not in the natural, also by term Berserk player. There is one overload here, one overload here. Why spores? The question mark. Sorry, I'm taking a drink. Zerg player is sending links to scout possible thirds. He will find out that there is no, therefore this means that it is 2-base aggression from the Protoss. Protoss is chronoing out a Warp Prism. He has 4 gates coming, 3 more gates coming up, so he will have 4 Warp Gates. Dark Shrine finished, so that will be 4 Dark Templar going for 3rd base, and then probably turning into Archons? Question mark. Is this in range? This is out of range, perfectly out of range. Does 4 has any idea that this is happening? His Roach Warren is only now on the way, as his 2 evolution chambers. The 3rd will be lost. Nelson will take down 3rd. By all means, really nice job. He's busy with microwing these units. So third is down. Zerg player has 2 Evo chambers, Roach Warren done. He walled off with queens, so queens are standing in line in a hold position, and he's going for +1 roaches. Also trying to drop down the third. How did this end up here? The question is, was he building that? I didn't see, my bad. The third is dropped down by Protoss player. He is going Forge, 1 more gateway, and he's starting to pump out Immortals. There are 2 Archons for harassment purposes. This actually is quite annoying to play against, because I am Zerg and I know that. And pretty much he can actually snipe Overlords, which will be really painful for the Zerg player. And he's exactly kind of doing that. He should have finished that Overlord off. Why he didn't, don't know. There's 5 queens, so Nelson could be losing this War Prison, because queens will just focus it down. He leaves 1 Archon behind, saves the other one, gets 1 queen. Finally some damage is done. Meanwhile he's pumping out Immortals. He has 1 already. There is 2nd coming out. There is Roach speed going to be going up. Attack, range attack. There is Baneling's Nest also with Bane. So it looks like Ling Bane Roach Ravager from our Zerg player here. He's going for the Ravager. I don't know where the Dark Templar were warped in. It was in the 3rd base, okay. Nelson is supply block here. He's making 2 pylons, 3 Archons, 2 Immortals. He needs more, yeah. Well, it's very much dependent if he needs more or not. It's actually equal amount of workers, which means that Zerg is technically behind in income. Although they seem equal, no, it's Protoss little bit ahead, yeah. What's the unit's army wise? It's actually 330 supply for Zerg and 120 for Protoss. Overseer flew in to scout out information. There are Zealots being warped. There is like 6 Archons, 3 Immortals, 4th Immortal coming out. Pretty much Protoss player is going for +2 upgrade and squeezing out as much army as he can manage. And he's going for 4th. Zerg player is moving out with the Roaches, who has speed and +1 ranged attack. There should be Lings and Banes somewhere, but I think he will not do that because there are Archons. Zealots are here to tank the damage. Archons are to do AoE, and Immortals are to do a lot of damage towards the Roaches. There are Stalkers in company, which also are really strong against pure Roach, so Stalkers strong against Roach, Archons kind of okay, they do AoE damage, so when the Roaches pile up and not use the full flank, or full convex, or not convex, or whatever it's called, then that's crap. And yeah, okay, Archons are done, Queens did their job, but there are like 5 fucking Immortals. Sorry for language, but that's what it happens. There are Zealots coming in, 3rd base is out. Now there are Lings. A lot of Lings. That's good surround versus Immortals. Immortals are not strong versus Lings, so that's good, but Zealots are tanking out the damage. Protoss player is going for 3rd base, but there is already 4th base for the Zerg player. Actually, I think he lost. There might have been run by, which I didn't spot, which made the Protoss player lose his army. No, but lose his 4th base. Yeah, I think Dark Templars, no, the Spores are here, so that would not have been a good mix-in. Well, the Zerg player is mining the third base and has higher income. He's going for 5th. There is +1 melee and +2 ranged attacks coming up for our Zerg player here. And it looks quite dangerous, I would say myself. What Protoss player has in production? +1 armor. He's lacking upgrades behind. He's making army. He's trying to max out, I believe. The Zealots have charge already. There's War Prism already on the mission to go around and do some harassment. Looks like it's gonna be dropping on the main base while the frontal attack is going to be happening. So this will be very interesting. Very strong place. 3 Zealots are here. Zealots are attacking the 5th base of Zerg player. Zerg is reacting with some roaches and things. Templar archives being built by Protoss right now. He left those Zealots be alone. Protoss player is warping in Zealots and 1 Dark Templar. Really nice idea, because there are no protective stuff over here. There is no spores over here, so that Dark Templar can do stuff. There are 2 spores over here, so War Prism cannot do much damage. There is a frontal fight, which I'm missing terrifyingly. Ooh, if there is Neuro being researched. So Zerg player is going for Infestors. He might play Neuro. He will try to drop Fungal on this army, which would be quite strong. Will lock them in place so he can bios from the Ravagers. Well, unfortunately, army wasn't strong enough. And Zealots are killing the 4th base of the Zerg player. There is 1 base falling, other base falling. War Prism goes down to a Spore Crawler. There are Hydras. Hydras are really strong against both of these units. And Nelson, the GG is called by a Zerg player, and Nelson wins. I guess he lost